Hey, welcome to the Loose Lumiere Trade. We'll be using the enchanted, wow, Wisdom of the Oracle deck, the enchanted map deck, and the Romance Angels. Also, if you haven't heard, this is the last weekend of the sale. The readings have the sale is a snapshot reading is 47, but it's on sale for 27. The general readings are 67, but they are on sale for 47. The in-depth reading is 97, but it's on sale for $67. If you use a different currency, please let me know in like your email if you would like a reading, a personal reading for you specifically, for your specific you and your path, so that I can give you a link with the appropriate kind of amount so you're not overpaying or underpaying. Also, we'll be doing a Mind.Body.Soul.Heart reading for the weekend. Loose Lumiere style weekend energy read. I will do the general first. I totally forgot that I need to do a general. So I'm going to do a general first. So that for people who aren't interested in the whole mind-body part, excuse me, you can get your reading and then skedaddle. If you haven't seen this video yet, the sale ends at the end of the month. So beginning July 1st is the sale. The sale ends at the end of the month. So on the 30th, I believe. Does this month have 30 days? Yeah, it ends on Saturday the 30th. So you want to be in my inbox before then. Then July 1st, there's no more sale. So, here is. Where are my tires on? There you are. Let's have you. Oh, so good. Alright. I mean, mind, body, heart, soul, general. We'll do this as general. Yep. So this will be, oof, dude. This is how this works if this is your first time watching. I'm going to do a mind, body, soul, heart, and a general reading, okay? And we'll see what the message is for each area or, whatever. Well, never know how this works out. But we'll see. This is, for some reason this is soul, I think. But look, I don't know. It just happens when it happens. The timestamps in the description box will let you know what's what. But this is our friend Smokey. She'll be hanging out. I don't know. This is a geode, but I think this might be clear quartz, or tried to be, but was interrupted. This is a stone. This is a stone from Zambia. If anybody knows what this is, let me know, because I don't know what this is at all. So the different stones will indicate the different marker of what I'm reading, just so if you're fast forwarding, you know that all the reading is done. Okay. Final thing, I'm not sure if you've caught on the video, but I have a membership. Everything on the channel is going to be staying the same. The membership is just extra. It's more because I'm extra. there are 3 levels to the membership. There is the Alumet level, which is the first tier. There's the Luminaire level, which is the second tier. And there's the Phoenix level, which is the third tier. There is a video dedicated to explaining this, and I invite you to watch it because it might be of interest to you, and you kind of want to get in before things close up / change, because it's invite only. There's no link. You have to email me so I can like feel you. Okay, honey bunnies, let's get this done. Weekend energy reading for my subscribers and whomever happens upon this video. I pray that they find value in this and that they hear what they need to hear for this weekend. But mostly for my subscribers. And the people who watch this video. Oh, that subscriber field. Okay, let's get it. Let's do mind. No, I said general, didn't I? Hang out. Hey, little buddy, you wanna hang out? It's just hiding. What is the general message for this weekend? The 27th, 28th, and the 1st of Jules. Like I jumped out, kind of feeling the reverse of that, whatever that is. But we will see. I'm also feeling the reverse of that. General read for this weekend. That actually feels in the upright too, but I get it. Oh, it's coming together. Alright, well, this might be one of those readings. That came out in the membership video, actually. This really feels like this. I almost want to... Okay. These also feel like this. Okay. That's fair enough. Oh, cool. Cool. I got this in the, Okay, this I said feels like this, right? Doesn't matter. I know what this message is. We have flexible and protection. Feeling the upright. We have gentle, why did I say garlic? We have gentle gardener in the upright position. She came out in the protection. So be careful what you're planting in your garden. She is watching over it, but she's also being like, hey, look, shit could go either way. We have Peaks of Joy, which feels in the upright also now. But this card is one of those cards which is basically like, find joy in whatever is happening, because there is some joy in the shitstorm. Okay. Yeah. I feel like she's actually here. Do you see it? The storm continues, and even in the storm, she's able to find the joy in it. Even in the storm, she's able to jump on the clouds and be free, which essentially the storm might actually be something that frees you. Yeah, your home is destroyed, but look at where you landed amongst the clouds, brother. Be a star. But she's in the reverse because of this. Lots of sky stuff here. Lots of like not grounded things, which is makes sense because it's the mind. Not the mind. Wow, I am picking up on mind, but this is the general. I think I was thinking a little bit about the mind. I think it's because that little tiger's eye. Did I call it Jasper? Oh my god, I totally meant to say tiger's eye. Um, and then we have new life and protection. We have heart-to-heart conversations, and we have soulmate. So, um, this feels like there's some sort of relationship in your life, possibly that's going through something. So somewhere where it's something that's home, a certain destabilization, but I feel like it's actually heading towards something decent. The warning here is in terms of you being rigid. Like, don't be too rigid. There's definitely something moving through, some sort of upset, some sort of ruckus, some sort of something, because I'm seeing it here as well in these circles, and they're upside down trying to maintain balance, but they can't. Um, and the gentle gardener is watching all of this and just kind of being like, hey, but she's also watching this new life be born, but this new life is being born underneath the ground, possibly in the area of the goblins. However, new life in this position talks about something. She talks about accepting the fact that you don't know as much as you think you do, that you are new, and embrace your newness. Like you're brand new. You don't know. Like you are new. No, you're not new. You're new. It's a new step. It's a new venture. It's a new experience, and you don't know everything. Embrace that. Um, it almost kind of feels like that egg hasn't hatched yet, or it actually hatched in the goblins. It hatched underground. So I feel like the new life has yet to be born, but there's definitely potential for it, and the gentle gardener is waiting for it. With the storm feels in that position, it really reminds me of the part where it says sometimes a storm comes through to spread those seeds. So seeds wouldn't have landed otherwise in the location that they landed had a storm not come through. So in order to get to this sense of belonging, these seeds have to be spread. And so that peaks of joy, even though it's in that position, it feels like there is going to be some sort of joy, maybe not immediately in this situation this weekend. Um, but it's coming, and it might be something of a minor upset, more internal than anything necessarily. Even in a relationship, I feel like a heart-to-heart conversation is true. It's going to be yes, with possibly someone else, some sort of relationship, but also with yourself. You realizing with yourself, because it sometimes can be with a tower card. And a tower card, when I say that, I mean something that shakes your foundation. So heart-to-heart conversation to me feels like you coming to some sort of realization within yourself about a certain situation and your capabilities, your personal abilities in something. So the flexibility card in reverse reminds you to not be too rigid, that your way is not the only way, and that be more flexible with whatever it is that's coming your way. And with the new life in that position, it's also saying, yeah, be more flexible in your newness. Um, and I'd venture to say be more understanding in your newness. It doesn't feel severe necessarily. Maybe for some of you it is, because obviously these things kind of happen in different levels. But right now, the level that's come out, it's not so much a severity, more like an upset. More like an upset in a place that you belong, but taking you to a place that you belong even more. Exchanging gifts, so this could possibly have to do with business. um, and you being able to give what you receive, or to receive what you give. Um, being too rigid in your stance about how things should be, but really opening up and being a lot more flexible to the different kinds of gifts that come into your life, to the different types of opportunities, and allowing yourself to be open to allowing and receiving whatever is coming your way this weekend. So practice flexibility with yourself and with the situations around you. do that. Breathe, because belonging is coming. Sometimes things happen, shake-ups, breakups, to bust our hearts wide open so that we can heal and move to a place that's above the clouds. Because if that storm hadn't come through, this woman wouldn't be catapulted into the sky. These eggs wouldn't be uprooted so that she can then be the new life in the in the field of dreams, in this gentle gardener. I am seeing quite a lot of outside stuff too, actually. Thing that you may have experienced before, but there's something different about it. And if it is a conversation that you have to have, you're having with someone, if that someone is not yourself, be gentle with yourself in that conversation and invite gentleness in that conversation. Look at it as a baby. Someone may not actually understand your point of view, and not in terms of spite, but because different people are different people. And as a different person, they may not be able to even step into your shoes because your shoes are so unique and their shoes are so unique that you just cross wires in that communication. So if it is a heart-to-heart conversation that you'll be having this week, heart-to-heart something, go into it knowing full well that you are different people, and the gifts that you give to one another, the way that you exchange, the hearts that you speak at a heart level, with softness, I would say, with understanding. I know I'm actually feeling annoyed, so it might be hard for some of you to do that, but I think it's just take a breath during each kind of section of the interaction, if that's the case for you. Because they're a cat and you're a ballerina, or you're a ballerina and they're a cat, and the gifts that these two are going to give each other are acts that they both want to do, but her gift makes sense to her and his gift makes sense to him. So this cat bringing you a dead bird means nothing to this woman. This woman giving this cat ballerina shoes means nothing to her. The cat changes sex. So be understanding of the fact that you come from different worlds and different perspectives of whatever happened or whatever's going on, and being able to really seek first to understand and then be understood. But don't just be seeking to understand. Also make your point known so that they can understand you, and not just you always understanding them. Or not just you always being understood, but really being able to understand the other person. Be flexible with that. Don't be too rigid in your thinking about, oh, you never, this person, they truth be told, some people just don't know. People don't know how to please you because they know how to please themselves. And that's not a slight. It's just fact. We do unto others as we would have them do unto us, and sometimes what we expect of ourselves is not much. I think you understand what I'm saying. Different strokes, different folks, and we're all trying to live together and belong in this world together. So there might be a bit of an upset. That's a minor upset. This could even be just your mental psyche worrying about this conversation that you have to have, or this venture that you're going on, or whatever this thing is that you are doing or being or feeling or stepping into. There might be a minor upset, but I actually feel like it's gonna work out. I know there's quite a bit of reverse cards here, but I actually feel like it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. Yeah. Think it's gonna work out in the way that it needs to. Okay. Bloop 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 bloop. If you just wanted to listen to the general reading, you can probably go. I'm gonna do the mind reading next. I love reading for you guys, you know? I get like the best emails. I haven't responded to everybody yet. Just because, man, I'm only one person. No, just because I get tired and I need a break. And other stuff happens and I don't get to responding until I get to responding. I have to be in a certain frame of mind to send an email. Speaking of mind, let's get it. This is probably like mind and money. Mind, money, work. Yeah. May we please get some guidance from and for the mind or money this weekend? I suppose. Whatever that looks like. Here. Shuffling the cards. They feel sticky. Sticky icky. Ricky dicky. Alright. What are we doing? Mind. New life is at the top. And I shuffled. And by shuffle, I mean like I did a twisty thing. Fuzzy mind, please. Fuzzy mind. Oh, I'm tired of shuffling. Doop doop doo doop doop doo. Someone's probably thinking about marriage and how it hasn't happened yet. That's funny. Man, the same cards are coming out. What's good here? So okay. This is either saying first is gonna be, oh my god, do you guys see this? You couldn't make this up. 3333, bitch. Look at it. Look at it. 3333. Oh my god. And 3 tiger's eye. Oh no. But really, 3333. Come, what is this message? Oh. Wow. Okay, so first the one of the messages that settled was first there's gonna be some shit and then it's gonna be okay. That's the mind message. But really, that seems to be it. The mind messages, it feels like there's gonna be some, not a purging, not a shedding necessarily, but something in that vicinity. Again, with the storm fields, this is essentially to me the storm fields version in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So there is gonna be some stuff, and I believe it is gonna be mental, and then there is gonna be some sort of mental freedom brought on by the some sort of clarity that comes through mind-wise. So your mind will be just like I said, yeah, the home was in the mental space. Yep. Cool. Come through. Yeah, it's gonna be not light. It's gonna be, flirt in reverse. Yeah, it's gonna be a little foggy in some ways. But there will be, I feel like your mind is gonna be bogged down with something this weekend. Mentally, maybe focused on something, mentally kind of suffering through something, you know what I mean? Like, thinking that things aren't working out, things being a little bit chaotic, in the way that they can be. But Peaks of Joy says joy is coming. I am sensing a joy is coming. Whether it comes this weekend or not, I don't know. But joy is coming, and relief is coming, and freedom is coming. So, which is such a beautiful message, because you go from like chaos and conflict to like peaks of joy, which I love. I'm actually going to read the prosperity message for chaos and conflict. Yeah. So again, relationship wise, it says disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, the value of chaos before order. So again, it feels like it's gonna be some sort of like turmoil over maybe some sort of relationship, and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking over it, but then it's actually gonna be okay. Yeah, because that flirt is like, I don't even want to flirt. I don't even want to like make light of this. Circumstances appear to be chaotic, but everything that is happening now is in truth shaking things up so you can find the real path to your prosperity. Yes, it's a stormy time, and it feels as if there are opposing forces wherever you turn. Be assured that there is divine purpose in this chaos. Everything that doesn't work is being taken from you, so the truest parts of yourself remain. It's beautiful. And the truest part of yourself is going to be so light and not bogged down by this fake giraffe skin that you'll be free flying. That's so beautiful. The events occurring now are essentially for your ultimate prosperity. This chaos is divinely inspired, even though it doesn't appear that way now. In time, you will know this to be true. And by the grace of God, we have in time. Honestly, I feel like this is the mind message. And by that, I mean, like, once I stop shuffling, I don't feel like I need to go further. But I will read more, just to fill in space if you need more. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is singing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart, and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Yeah, bro. I think this weekend is going to be lit. But it's going to be a little bit of a... And then... what? Like that... It's going to be like... It's really nice. It's such a short and sweet message. Pretty much reflects the daily. The general. Is this going to be a trend? Again. Golly. Let's do soul. Do we have a soul message, please, for this weekend? I will take them. I will take them. That's why they weren't producing nothing. They were just waiting for it. Soul message for the weekend, please. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a scary card. Ay, ay, ay. Romance angels, y'all want in on this? Sorry, baby. Sorry, honey. So, Romance Angels, y'all want to say something or not? Alright, she jumped all the way out. What? I swear, this did not look like this card when it jumped out. When it jumped out, I saw religious factors. I don't know why they play games with me like that. Wow. Okay. She kind of jumped out in the reverse, but it does feel upright. So we're back. We're back here. And we're back here. That's hilarious. All that glitters is not gold. Wow. We're going deep. We're going real deep. All right. We have give your relationship a chance. We have all that glitters. We have the golden palace. Oh, now he wants to flip over. We have spark. We have Stormfields. And we have but why? Why? Just why? Why? This is reminiscent of the June 27th reading. An opportunity did not come to pass, but there's still a message saying keep hope alive. Give this opportunity a chance. That's what I'm getting here. Oh, I love that. Like check your motives. Check your thoughts. The good ones and the bad ones. Is what's really happening because of you? Or is it just the timing? Or is it just, why are you thinking what you are thinking? I think it's funny because this is 34, this is 23, but it looks like 32. This is 31, so the number that's missing, 31, 32, 34, is 33, and 33 is Peaks of Joy. And 33 in this deck is also that Stormfields, which was, the chaos. So, yeah, this is reiterating that there's... Jesus Christ. Your soul's message is to give it a chance. So keep fighting the good fight. Stick around. All that glitters isn't gold. Now I'm actually getting a message that says, I feel like it's saying that the shitstorm that you think is a shitstorm may not actually be a shitstorm. Like, it is clearing the path, but it is really gold. Like, it is actually gold. It's just not yet. Like, all that glitters isn't gold. So it's like, but to me, I'm reading it like, what I'm reading it is like, all that shitty isn't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm reading all that glitters. Looking at this, that's how it's feeling right now. It does feel like some sort of opportunity, some sort of something that you thought was a thing isn't working out, or you're thinking it's not working out. I'm actually gonna read that card, the Golden Palace in reverse. Let go of your tight hold on what you believe security should look like. Now is the time to conserve your energy and count your blessings. Resist the pull to become miserly. Yeah, mental. There will be enough money, love, youth, food, and shelter to go around. A mindset of fear, and lack will shut off the flow of true abundance. Yeah, I do feel like this is quite mental. Like, it looks like a shitstorm, but it's not a shitstorm. Spark is here saying, shine. And give your relationship a chance is saying, hang in there. Whatever it is that you're going for this weekend, whatever this is ringing true for, it is yours. It's just not in the form that you thought it would come in, I guess. I say I guess because I'm thinking about something and I'm myself. And I'm just like, trust in the tides because the flow always returns from the ebb. Chop wood, carry water. As the Chinese proverb says, practice faith and the treasure will be revealed. In fact, you'll find it in plain sight. I do believe that there is treasure. I do believe in that. Just give it a chance. So this weekend, if whatever this thing that's in your soul isn't popping off or you're kind of in that storm phase, do something else to keep you busy. I will do the same. I'm gonna read that Y card. Let's read the Oracle's message. Let me actually skim it for you. Okay. The Oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Yep. So I feel like this is coming to clear off some debris that you've had that's left over so that this can come through. I do feel that, and that's been the message since the general. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is a life force energy within the seed which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. I fucking love that. That's my shit. That's like, ugh, that's closer to me than you know. All that glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. Trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. I need to look that up. What does being mercurial mean? I hear people saying it. A person subject to sudden or unpredictable changes or mood. Oh, like moody, volatile, temperamental, excitable, fickle, changeable, unpredictable, variable, mutable. Oh, erratic, quicksilver, inconstant, inconsistent, unstable, unsteady, ever changing. Oh, like mercury and temperature. I get it. Temperamental. Get it? Like temperature? I get it now. Mercury, temperature stick, a thermometer. That's what it's called. So, I do think that that's a really good thing given this circumstances because this is mercurial. We learned a new word. I did. This movement is mercurial. It's a blip. It's a moment. Um, I do believe it is serving a purpose to spread seeds to remove certain things that need to be removed. And I do believe that this is saying this all that shit isn't actually shit. This is coming. You just kind of need to work through whatever this is. So this could be again checking your motives. If you start bad mouthing yourself or bad mouthing the situation, really use this opportunity to dig deeper into what's really going on for you beneath the surface inside that, and this storm could actually be you. In a second round there is an actual storm. Don't get that twisted, but this could be you then taking the storm by the reins and going inside and actually just destroying stuff anyway. So, sorry, to find the gold and then running away, you know, while this destroys. Facts. That doesn't sound nice, but I don't believe that this is massive. For some, it might be massive, but this doesn't feel like it because every single it could be. I mean, they do keep bringing a card that's like, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be shit, then it's gonna be okay. So either it feels light or it's going to be something heavy, and they're like, it's gonna be all right. So it might be like mentally heavy. That's where I was getting that, and that seems to be constantly affirmed. So your soul message is to give it a chance. Whatever the situation is, give it a chance. Because all that shit isn't actually shit right now. And don't go for shiny things either, thinking that that's gonna be a way out. Just have to say that, because this card is actually not. It's giving me a different message here, but it typically says that what you're chasing ain't shit. um, yeah. Although there is something else here. It says learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all the glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? So I like that because this touches on the why. So when it comes to self-examining or examining the situation, if it wasn't the situation that it was, so let's say it's a lover or something, and because you believe they're your twin flame, because that is my twin flame card, because you believe this person is your twin flame, or because you believe that they belong to you, if they were any other person, would you accept certain things that are happening? Would you accept the way you're behaving? Would you accept the way they're behaving? What would you do differently? So, checking your motives and really understanding why it is that you're doing, and if you're really just suffering over your own suffering in a way because you are treating the situation in a glittery, goldy pedestal type thing, when taking it off the pedestal or raising yourself to an equal pedestal could actually help mitigate some of these things. Um, so this also talks about certain masks, and I think that's just a deeper message in the same message of going through what's been there and using the opportunity that the storm brings out to unearth yet another kind of layer of things that have been going on for you deep within your soul, given this particular situation that's going to be doing this to you this weekend, whatever it is. And really giving it a chance to breathe and giving it a chance for you to get to know it and really question it within yourself. Like, what is it? What makes sense to me about it? Um, what have I told myself about it? And really stripping the mask away from it and away from yourself around it. Um, these cards are so next level. It's crazy. I just gloss over them. If I read all of them, you'd be like, oh my god, I get it. Um, and I feel like you'll find your true spark. Like, you will find your true thing, and you'll understand that maybe you've been working hard for something that is either dead and you let it go, um, therefore giving something new a chance to be born on the dead stuff, because dead stuff leaves nutrients, it becomes fertilizer. Um, or even just shining, being able to move through the storm and again just allowing something to come through, taking that mask off of your light and cleaning up the debris. Did I talk about that already, or was that in one of the dailies? I don't recall. So sometimes certain things in our lives kind of fall to the wayside and it's a blessing in disguise, but we don't even recognize it's a blessing in disguise because um, we've wanted it for so long, but we've been chasing it, but it's not really even ours, or we're no longer in alignment with it anymore. And I completely get that. Like, I totally get that. So, in this situation, this storm, again, it being potentially mental, could be something may have happened to maybe deny you of this thing, deny you of something. But it's an opportunity for you to actually see that, hey, actually, that's not what I really wanted, especially when you go deeper and engage in that conversation within yourself and really give what's yours to truly come to light. Um, what's from your soul to come to light. What a beautiful soul message. Just give your relationship a chance. Give like this situation, your soul, your soul's agenda, your soul's wish chance is really powerful and beautiful. Wow. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oops. Let's do heart. Milk and honey. Oh, come to the edge. You've been upside down for me for too long. How are you guys doing? What's your weekend plans? How are you doing? I don't know why I say you guys as if you're watching as a group. You're watching as a person. Alright. Last time I remember putting that there. And I should have just done that. I also remember the last weekend energy reading, Mind.Body.Soul reading. Oh, it was like 2 hours long. But this weekend the message is so cohesive. It's like so the same that it's just adding extra info to the gaps. I really want to show you guys this painting. I want to show you this painting that I did. I really like it. I did an amazing job, but I also kind of don't like it. What's the heart message for the weekend? For my subscribers, the people who will watch this video. Somebody flew out. Of course. I'm not even surprised. Okay, movement is on the bottom in the reverse. Why do you do that to me? And these two came out. Alright, that's fair. Fine. They kind of want to be in the upright, but not really. So, yeah. What? There was a daily. Thursday's daily. I think you need to forgive yourself. This is the same. Yeah. This week has been a very cumulative week. I'm not sure if you've been watching the dailies that I put out, the daily energies, but this feels like a continuation, which is very interesting. Hey, girl, you must be the same person watching. Oh man, I can't be bothered to put timestamps right now. Heart message, please. Anyway, heart message for the people who will watch this video, my subscribers. And the story continues. Feels like someone doesn't want to let go or something. Someone doesn't want to let go. Someone doesn't want to apologize or forgive themselves. They're stuck in some shit. That's reverse. Don't even fool yourself. Yeah, okay, codependency to me speaks about the goblins, so your own stuff. God damn it, I just need a second. Alright. This isn't good. It's just annoying. Okay? It's annoying. I feel annoyed. Just walk away. Shit. Like, let it go. And I know it's hard. And so the best way to like move through this is to just laugh at yourself in the situation. Because happy is pretty much like, look, sometimes shit sucks and you laugh to keep from crying. She doesn't say that, but she's pretty much like, look, sometimes shit sucks and the best thing you can do is just laugh about it. Laugh about yourself. Because you're out of alignment and if you keep repeating this thing and not walking away. I hate this. Alright. You have Heal the Ouch, and you have Wishing Well in reverse protection. You have Goblins, and you have Codependency, and you have Making the Effort in reverse, and you have Clean It Up, and you have Peace in reverse and protection. And you have Happy. The Wishing Well says, walk away from what it is that you've wished for. Because the longer you hold on to it, the more you're just feeding the codependency, which who the fuck even knows what that means anymore? See it so many times, it's like where one person supports or enables another person's addiction, poor mental health, immaturity, irresponsibility, or underachievement. This card in the reverse says, stop pulling the weight of other people. If you're doing too much, stop it. Let them play their part. And I got this card for myself. In this position, it kind of says, let it go. Clean shit up. Release it. So it could mean, stop making the effort, but it also feels like you don't want to make the effort to let go. Like you don't want to make the effort to release. You don't want to make the effort to walk away. That is confusing. Like there's something about you forgiving yourself or even apologizing to someone else for hurting them. So this could be the heart-to-heart conversation from the general read. I don't understand. There's something that's out of alignment, because peace is in reverse. I need a hot second. I'm tired. Time for a nap. Look, I just yawned. I'm tired. Some of the oracles like loose, loose, honey. You've been doing a lot today. Yeah, it means the heal the ouch is urging you to make amends for any harm you've done to another. Appraise yourself honestly. Have you been selfish, greedy, or inconsiderate of others? Have you harbored resentment toward those who have harmed you in the past? Practice deep and radical forgiveness. Easier said than done. In order to be free to know healing, you must surrender your old hurts and begin anew. Forgiving yourself and loving yourself is important too. Be humble and willing to admit to your weaknesses. Know the imperfections of human personality. Walk tall as you take the path of the shaman, blah, 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 blah. And then, oh, now let's talk about wishing well. Because you need to walk away from something. And it's either the feelings that you have about yourself. I'm getting a you vibe now because these are self cards. If this had popped up like this and this like this, I'd have been like, girl. Even just like this, I'd have been like, girl. But this is definitely about you and your heart. As it pertains to some other situation. So this could be someone has hurt you and you need to let go of that hurt. Perhaps you've been wishing for something and you need to walk away from it so that it can breathe. I'm seeing 8. Does 8 mean anything to you? It means something to me. Yeah. This is causing disharmony. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5. You guys notice I'm doing a lot of like number stuff lately? I don't even know where that came from. What's goody? Wishing well. This is not the time to force anything to happen. Yeah, don't make the effort. But then I also feel like you're not making the effort and refusing to make the effort about something else, which is walking away. But another message to that, because layers, baby, layers, is don't, force something to happen. Take a step back. That's why I feel like this card and the reverse and this go very well together, because let the other person play their role. But this feels right because this tells us a very layered story that I don't want to go into. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's annoying. And I feel like that's probably you too. It's annoying. I feel so annoyed by this. This is not the time to force anything to happen in your life, especially whatever seems to be eluding you. You can't demand that the universe provide you with what you want. Unmet desires can burst into a destructive fire of obsession. Step back, breathe, and take your attention away from what you want. Ask instead for what you need. Only the unseen knows how to align desire, inspiration, and its manifest form. You may yet get what you want. Don't engage in wishful thinking. Make a wish, but be open to the enchanted way in which spirit fulfills your desire. I feel like you're really not like you're kind of. I think I'm getting annoyed. I'm feeling annoyance from like the goblins card too. Like, I feel like the message here from your heart is like lighten up, like let it go, release the balloons, clean shit up, walk away, forgive yourself, and just lighten up. Like, don't take things so seriously, but like lighten up and release it, because I'm feeling annoyed and I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to be in this space anymore. But I feel like I haven't even really translated this message to you. Fuck. whatever's in your heart that's been causing a ruckus and feeding the heck out of your goblins because they feel fat to me. They are well fed. You gotta find a way to let it go. You have to find a way to release it. You have to find a way to take a step back and just kind of take your energy back. Find something else to do. Excuse me, I'm tired. It's late. God, it's 2 a.m. I need to end this. Um, yeah, find something else to occupy your heart. Maybe go see a comedy show or watch a comedy movie or something. I don't know, girl. But happy is here. All, all, all happy. Um, identify it and clear it up. Oh, yeah, this reading just feels annoying. The cleanup card says, ever feel so bogged down with emotional gunk that you can't think straight? Yes, right now actually. Could you be surrounded by physical clutter in your home? Mm-hmm. So I feel like you just have a lot of like stuff in your heart surrounding heart stuff. So maybe love, affection, romance. Um, Too much work, overwhelmed, time to clean house. Every item out of place natters away at you. Every unresolved resentment. Yep. Unresolved resentment. Got some of that. Every comparison to others. Up, goblins. That leads to a sense of lack. Takes up energetic space. Every unpaid bill just adds up to an unnecessary feeling of being overwhelmed. Now is the time to free yourself by energetically cleaning house. Just do it. Make room for the miracles that are lining up for you. And Happy says, do it with a comedy soundtrack in the background. That card, it pisses me off. All these cards are pissing. I feel really annoyed. All these cards piss me off because Happy is just such a. I swear, if I ever get that card and I'm really in a bad mood, I'm gonna rip something up. Anyway, she says, find joy in this moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from shackles of longing, able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy, moment to moment. For you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy, experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside yourself. Nope. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. So I do feel like if this isn't this feels like you will be letting go of something and you'll find some peace, which again reiterates um the message we've been getting all along of some shit. All of this is shit. This is all just shit. This is all shit. It sucks. But this is like the happy place. Like you're gonna feel good after. Like some stuff's gonna go down or some stuff's gonna just be happening within you and then you'll find your way to cleaning it up and releasing certain things and making room for joy, happy, joy. Which is nice. That's a nice way to end a weekend anyway. Alright. Peace. Now is the time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes of music in your life, all that matters, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. So I do feel like with that, that really speaks to the codependency of looking at someone and not being fulfilled. Maybe you thought something would pop off this weekend. Maybe you thought something, something, something this weekend. I know I have plans this weekend that may not pop off. Um, and perhaps that will be that final kind of straw that broke the camel's back. And oh, that's such a sad saying. Maybe that would be that final thing that you kind of needed to break some codependency and be like, you know what? Not in a you ain't shit type moment, but it's like, you know what? I'm just done trying. I'm done trying to make the effort. I'm done trying to force something, and that might be the way for you to then break free from, thank you. It's flowing now. Break free from this, and you'll be able to clean it up. Baby steps, bit by bit, and then enter into a season where you're like, all right, like I know what it is. And sometimes knowing what it is, even if what it is isn't what you've been wanting necessarily, is good, because at least then you can move forward knowing what it is, which there's so much value in that. Anything else? Who wants to say something? All right. From some sort of pattern you've had surrounding this heart issue, breaking free from that. Cool. Yeah, this is a lot of not doing this. Oh, do you see this? This is a first, you guys. Look at this, boo. 26, 26. I love that. That's so exciting. Oh my goodness. That's so exciting. Deep freeze and protection says stop forcing things. Stop pushing things. This is not the time. This is not the time for things to pop off anyway. So that's nice to know. This. Yeah. Don't make the effort to make something pop off. Clean it up, walk away from it, forgive yourself, and try to find some peace. Try to let go of the resentment that you have. Gosh, good luck. Yeah, this is definitely about you not making the effort. Yes, to release, but also not making the effort in terms of like stop doing so much. If you've been doing stuff with someone or whatever in your heart, like stop doing, because this card, it says nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try to push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. There's no spring here. The only spring here is goblins, and you don't want to go in there. Looks like it smells bad. So, walk away from it, man. There's a lot of protection here. There's a lot of protection in this heart space this weekend. There's a lot of protection. Yep, and the only non-protective cards are just some of those cards that you're like, you might as well be in protection. So overall, heart-wise, just take a break. This weekend, just don't. Like, whatever's been stressing you out in your heart, like whatever you've been just, moaning over, crying over, bitching over, and I mean that respectfully. Like, whatever it is that's been in your heart that's just been, like, codependent, like that pattern, that thing, like, you just, oh, they never called me. Like, he's like, what is he thinking? What is she thinking? What are they thinking? Are we ever, like, just, can we make a pact? Let's just not think about it this weekend. Let's give ourselves permission to not think about them or it this weekend. Can we do that? I'm gonna try and do that. Let's do that this weekend. Let's come up with some stuff to do instead. Let's do this happy stuff. Let's get on our happy tip and just forget the heartache, forget the resentment, forget them. If they're not right in front of you in your face, forget them. Or it's like whatever has been bothering you in your heart, being single, being married, not having whomever, but wanting another. Can we just like not this weekend? Like, let's just embrace happy. Let's just act as if we don't have that trouble. Let's do that. Let's just pretend this weekend. And let's see how taking a break from all that shit'll feel. Final message from our body. Yeah, I'll take you. What are you doing there? Feels like there's. Oh my god, the body has a lot to say this weekend. Gosh darn. Oh, there's so much going on here. There's a lot going on here. And this, okay, this is a lot. Doop doop doo, doop doo, doop doop doop. This actually feels like this, but they came out like this. Let's remember that. There's so many reverse cards today. Okay, something is shifting. Someone is coming. Maybe someone's giving birth this weekend. Hey girl, hey. Hey baby, hey. No. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Something is repeating this weekend. I think the message here is to take a break. Don't enter into any commitment necessarily this weekend. If you need to break some plans this weekend, go ahead. Because the commitment card is in reverse. And, you're just not up for anything this weekend. Why? You just kind of want to be alone, it feels like. With, like, your thoughts and your dreams and, like, your fake stuff. You know what I mean? Like, your imagination and stuff. Just kind of get back to you. This feels like a very introverted reading. I'm not gonna lie. It does. I feel like you're just gonna be taking in the weekend. You know, just kind of sorting yourself out. That's nice though. I like the playfuls here. I really like that. I never noticed that before. Might be the same person. Hot diggity damn. Alright. You are gonna be. Because even Thinker is here. Which is funny because in the Enchanted Map deck, 44 is a strength card, and in the reverse, it talks about body, so I like that. Tell me about this card. What's the message? I love this message, actually, on its own. Thinker in reverse says you might be suffering from analysis paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not working right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions, which we mentioned in one of the other sections, I believe. That will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Um, do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring you new clarity. Which I love because this flexibility card in reverse talks about being too rigid and like you're being too damn rigid. Calm down. And this is like, just take a nap. So this is awesome. This in and of itself is like an amazing reading. I love it. This is sufficient for me. Scrap it all. Bye everybody. Um but yeah, this is like time for a nap. Like just rest this weekend. Like don't get into any sort of like major commitments you have if you have plans this weekend and you wanted to break them, go ahead and break them. Shit. It feels like someone is coming, but then seeing this next to this, it feels like a situation is being repeated. So, I don't know what's being repeated, honey. I couldn't tell you, but it does feel like it's not going to be a shit weekend. It feels like in terms of like your body. All right, I forgot this is body. In terms of your body, it's a time for rest, especially amongst this unbelongingness. So I'm not sure if this is like you eating a lot of junk food or you being home and just kind of like gorging your face. You know how it goes, cause you home, the fridge is right there. Takeout is just a buck or three away. So this is basically saying like take care of your body. Don't be too rigid, I guess. Even in that. I really want to read you the rigid message. I mean the flexibility message because it's it's good. It's potent. 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 Loosen up your mind and heart. See if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there are only losers and no winners because you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial. Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Yeah, don't be too rigid with yourself this weekend and your thinking. Rest your body. Um, Connect with your body. Stop your mind and just kind of like be in your body. I love this. You know what else I love about this? I'm not sure if I showed you this before, but oh, look at this placement. This is literally the placement of these cards. Um, you see this? What reading was that? Don't even remember. Oh, it was a personal reading, wasn't it? I think so. It was a personal reading. You see it? Do you see that? This little baby wolf. It's Foxy. And the moon, and the moon, and the oracle, and the oracle. The coloring. It's the same. I love that. I love that. I love that. I absolutely adore it. Okay. So, it does feel like something will be repeating, or I don't know, I got a waste of time. Are you gonna waste your weekend? You're supposed to waste your weekend, but it's not actually a waste. You know what I mean? Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. I forget, that's hilarious. glad I'm led to read what I'm led to read. So I'm reading Observer in reverse, yeah, in protection. Everything sometimes your life options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself. There's a whole world out there, so you're a little stuck. It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart. A beautiful vista is waiting for you to drink it in. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. Here's the thing. Didn't I say that the magical map shifter means someone is coming or something? So that's pretty cool. So it might be someone that you've already talked to about this body situation or whatever this means to you. Um, that might be repeating, but this time it might be, well, I'm not sure if I can say it's gonna be better. Just don't get into any commitments, I'd say. This weekend necessarily. It's not a good time to enter into any commitments for your physical body. Um, I think it's funny here that you're calling in your soulmate and your soulmate comes a little upside down. It feels like a drunk something here. So that's funny. I like that forgiving and learning is in the reverse, and playfulness is here. So yeah, this actually could be some drinking here. It's interesting. Drunk dial, just home, drinking wine and alcohols, and you call somebody, have a heart to heart conversation. It's a bit of a shitstorm. You're a bit of a shitstorm. Maybe that's why this weekend was so messy. Not messy, but like why there was like a storm, and then it's like everything's alright because you're just like drunk dialing people. But like, it works out. Um. Anyway, I don't drink, so you know that's probably possibly a message for somebody. Um. Why are you calling in an upside down soulmate? What you doing? Anyway, I feel like this is you eating, but not eating what you're supposed to be eating. You're like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna have just one M&M, and then you eat the whole bag of M&Ms. Or I'm gonna join a gym, or I'm gonna start this diet, or I'm gonna blah 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 blah, and then you start it and you just don't like it, and it sucks. Like you just hate it. So it's still a diet, but it's not what you wanted. So something like that. That's something is like where you're calling in something that you want, but what comes isn't actually for you, so don't commit to it. There we go. It comes together. It all comes together in the end. Because this commitment card is in reverse, and even the Golden Palace is like a missed opportunity, but not an opportunity, an opportunity that's not yours. Because I'm like, why are you even here? And they look alike. What are you doing? Anyway, so you might have to wait until the right opportunity comes for you for this body situation, because whatever it is, it may not be the one. So just be wary about maybe at this time it's not the right thing to commit to, at least this weekend. Give or take a day or so. Not give, not take, but like give. Um, I really like that's 52 and this is 25. And I also really like this is 15, but this is like 51. And that's 52. Um, I like that after this observer, it's also linked to this round and around. So this again kind of feels like this whole thinker message of just replaying something over and over in your head. Doing something that you've done before. So this could be a repeat diet. This could be talking to someone about seriously going about doing a new diet, talking to the same person again. But again, it could mean something else to you. Please take the essence of it does feel like something's coming around though. Something's happening. It does also feel like there is a person involved here. Tell me about round and around. Blah, blah, blah. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. Something that's not yet been learned. Yeah, I feel like maybe for some of you, if you've been on like I'm just gonna use diet. I know there's so much more to body than diet, but if you've been on a diet, perhaps this weekend you'll like fail. You know what I mean? Like perhaps this weekend you'll have well, there might be an opportunity for you to backslide and don't take it. Right? Um yeah, don't take it. Don't take it. Because the appearance of this card is a reminder that although it may appear that you've gone backward, the truth is you're standing at a higher level. Looking down into your circumstances, you will learn something, do something better, and break a cycle set up in the past. You actually have a bird's eye view of your initial footprints and can access the wisdom of life, of lessons learned. Yeah, I feel like you are, something is repeating, something is coming back, but you're almost walking away from it. That's kind of nice. Like letting go of the soulmate, for having the forgiveness and stuff being done, integrated, and now it's time to kind of be playful. That doesn't feel right. Maybe just not yet. Maybe towards the end of the weekend, or maybe even in the beginning of the week. But it does feel like you are breaking a commitment, or walking away from a commitment, or not entering into a commitment of some sort. And this stuff here, like you're moving away from something that's repeating. I think this person will be helping you, but this person might be helping you in that they bring you bread, and you're like, but I'm going keto. You know what I'm saying? And they're like that spark, but then I also do feel like there was something here that was like get help from someone. I think it was observer, or was it time for a nap? Someone here was saying that there's help. So there could be that, but you know, people help us in different ways. We see someone and they had some sort of situation in a relationship and body wise, and you're like, I don't want to end up like that, and that person essentially kind of helped you. They shifted things for you. So I do think things will be shifting for you, and this doesn't feel bad. Like there's a lot of protection here, but oddly enough, when I see him, I freak out. I don't like it, and there's a lot of just like shit going on here. But and this card scares the crap out of me every time I see it. I'm always like, what did I do wrong? Why are you punishing me? Dude, there's a lot of protection. There's literally only 3 cards that are not in protection here. Oh, God. And the 2 of the 3, that's time for a nap, round and round, and magical map shifter. And of these 3 cards, these 2 cards scare me when I see them in my own personal readings when I pull for myself. So the only card that is really a friend of mine here is time for a nap. But somehow, even with all of this protection, this doesn't feel like it's necessarily a bad thing. I feel like for some, it might be you breaking a commitment and you actually falling into the trap of allowing yourself to do something that you said you wouldn't do because the opportunity came back and presented itself, and you just found out that, you know what, I wasn't ready for the thing that I thought I was ready to do. For others, this might be an opportunity that you almost backslide, but you don't. You say, you know what? No, I'm actually walking away from that. For some of you, an opportunity will come along for your body. Again, this is for body. Okay, this is for body. So whatever's going on with your body world, whatever body means to you, that some situation that you've wanted will come, but it's actually not the situation that you have wanted. It's kind of like a mimic of that. So you gotta pass on that. It's not for you at this moment, at least not this weekend. Give a couple days. Um, But I also really like this message of just chill out. Like, stop thinking so much, stop doing so much, just kind of chill out. Chill out this weekend. I quite like that. Just, go easy on yourself. I feel like even if you do backslide on this thing, it's gonna be okay. But here's the thing, actually. This is funny. Exchanging gifts slipped out. Exchanging gifts very much draws my eye to soulmate. Calling in your soulmate. Because this basically says, this card is so scary. This basically says in protection, exchanging gifts in protection says, that thing that you wanted is here. But are you really ready to pay the price for it? You know, if you want to be a famous musician, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to put in 50 hours every 3 days to hone your craft and be the best of a famous musician? If you've been looking for the love of your life, are you really willing to move to another country to be with said person? Now that they've come in. Now this is for body. If you've been looking for a certain type of summer body or you're preparing yourself for a winter body, are you really willing to do the work when this opportunity comes that's gonna maybe throw you off a little bit? Are you really willing to do what you need to do for your body where it might mean bouncing out, breaking plans for the weekend and taking a nap instead? AKA resting at home and being there for your body, especially after, say, a grueling week or a grueling week that's about to come, or just chilling out and being playful and just kind of, doing stuff for you, going within, or whatever the hell time for a nap looks like for you. Are you really willing and able to pay the price of the thing that you are calling in? It's all well and good to say, I want love, I want the perfect body, I want the perfect hair, but are you really willing to? I want a successful XYZ, but are you really willing to put the work in? Are you really willing to put the work in? Are you really willing to do the things that it takes to do? Are you really willing, in order to be successful, to stop doing so much? Some people will get that. Where you need to actually, in order to be successful, to take a nap. Where you actually have to take care of your body in order to be successful. It's not about grinding and hustling all the time. It's about actually taking a rest every so often. It's about allowing your body to recuperate and not just using it as this kind of machine. Which it is, in a way, but to my body's my friend. I have to work with her. And right now, I'm not being very good to her. So, in terms of, I've been recording for a while. Not just this, but I've done a lot of videos today. A lot of recordings. So, take that for what it's worth. There's multiple stories here because everybody's dealing with different things when it comes to their bodies. I get that now. I was like, I can't get a cohesive story. Well, that's because not everybody's dealing with the same stuff with their bodies. Everybody's different. So I hope that you found value in that. That was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. This is actually a really good message, even with all the protection on here and the reversals. That's crazy. There's a lot of protection. Jeez Louise. Anyway, if you're still watching, hey, I appreciate you for watching, yeah? I really hope that this served you, and if it just was something that you were playing in the background, come through. I love that. I do that to my own videos too, do you know that? Just because I'm like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure. If you would like a private reading, book before the weekend is done because the sale ends. The sale prices are in the description box below. Once July 1st hits, then no more sale. Also, if you're interested in the membership or you want to just kind of take a look at what it is, I lay out pretty much all that I'll be doing in the the membership. Everything will be staying the same on the Loose Lemire channel. There won't be much disruption, really. It's just the membership will be getting more. This is for people that want just more for themselves. So it's the video that has these in them. I will link that video in the description box below as well. And it's by invitation only, so you gotta send me an email so I give you the link, but I gotta feel you first. I hope you have an amazing weekend. You are sovereign of your world. Don't forget that. You get to choose, you get to create, you get to do. And while there are some things that are beyond and out of our control, like others, you can still control certain things. And sometimes it's the simplest things that can bring us joy. So, please enjoy the rest of your weekend. I adore you. Keep your light on, and good luck.